Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about floating point representation of binary numbers. So in the first step we have to normalize the given binary number. So this is the general representation of a normalized binary floating point number. S is the sign bit. Sign bit is 0 for a positive number and 1 for a negative number. So F is the fraction or mantissa, so which is comes after the decimal point. So E is the exponent. For example, so this is a positive normalized floating point number. So sign bit is 0. The fractional bits are coming after the decimal points. So E is my exponent. Another example, so it is a negative number. So my sign bit is 1. So fraction is 11010. So exponent is 5. Single precision as well as double precision formats are coming under IEEE 754 standard. Single precision format is used to represent 32-bit floating point number. So this is the single precision format. In the first bit is my sign bit. The remaining out of the remaining 30 bits, first 8 bit is to represent the biased exponent. The last 23 bits are used to represent fraction or mantissa. The biased exponent is calculated by adding the bias value 127 to the exponent value. Double precision format is used to represent 64-bit floating point number. Here 232-bit word means 64-bit. So this is the format for representing a double precision floating point number in double precision format. The first MSB bit is my sign bit. Next 11 bits are used to represent the biased exponent field. The remaining 52 bits are used to represent fraction or mantissa. So in double precision format, the biased exponent is calculated by adding the bias value 1023 to the exponent value. So we can see how to represent a given number using single precision as well as double precision format using an example. So according to this example, we have to represent the given decimal number minus 0.75 in single precision format. First of all, we have to convert the given number into binary. So while converting to the binary, the digits after the decimal points will be multiplied by 2. And from the product, the digits before the decimal point is considered as the binary value. So here the first binary value after the decimal point is 1. So we are repeating the steps. The steps has to be repeated until we end up with all zeros after the decimal point. So here we are ending up with all zeros. So the binary positions after the decimal point according to the example is 1 1. So this is the binary equivalent of the given decimal number. So it is minus 0.11. The next step we have to normalize the obtained answer. So this is the normalized value minus 1.1 into 2 power minus 1. So according to the standard binary normalized floating point, so sign bit is 1. So fraction is the bits after the decimal point. Here it is 1. Exponent is minus 1. So biased exponent is calculated by adding the bias value 127 to the exponent value minus 1. So 126 will be my biased exponent. So this is the format for representing the given or obtained normalized binary number in single precision format. The 31st bit is my sign bit. Here sign bit is 1. The biased exponent is 126. It has to be represented in binary. So while representing the 126 the biased exponent 126, so we need 7 bits. But the biased exponent field has to be filled with 8 bits. So we will be extending the 7 bit to 8 bit by appending a logic 0 at the MSB. We need to fill 23 bit of fraction, but we have only 1 bit at the fractional field. The remaining 22 bits will be filled with the zeros. So this is the way we have to represent the obtained normalized binary number in single precision floating point format. So we can see an example for double precision. The same example, we are going to represent the number in double precision format. We are converting into binary first, then we have to normalize it. We are identifying sign bit, fraction, exponent, and we are calculating the biased exponent by adding the bias value 1023 in case of double precision. So biased exponent is 1022. So my format, double precision format is this. So my 63rd bit is my sign bit. Here sign bit is 1. So we have to represent the biased exponent using 11 bits. Actually, while converting 1022, so we will be having only 10 bits. So it will be extended to 11 bit by appending a logic 0. So we are having only one bit at the fractional field, but it has to be extended for 52 bits. So remaining 51 bits will be filled with 0 in case of double precision. So this is the way we have to represent the obtained normalized binary number using double precision format. So we can see another example. So the given number is in decimal, so we have to convert it to binary. So we are starting multiplying it with 2. The decimal points we have to multiply with 2, and from the product, the digits before the decimal point is considered as the binary value. In the first case, the first digit after the decimal point will be logic 1. Second digit is logic 0, third digit is logic 0, fourth digit is logic 1, fifth digit is logic 1, sixth digit is logic 0. So it is going like this. So here, even if we repeat the multiplication, the digits after the decimal point is not becoming 0. So in these cases, we have to find the repetitive bits among the obtained binary value. So here these bits are getting repeated. So if you see the product, so after 1.60, again we are getting 1.20. Again it will become 0.40, again 0.80, 1.6, like that. So this 1001 is getting repeated. So we can represent plus 0.60 in binary like this. Here the bits between the red dots are repeated after the decimal point. So we have to normalize it. So after normalizing, so we are obtaining the answer like this, plus 1.001. So after that 1001 is getting repeated. So according to the binary normalized floating point representation, my sign bit is 0 since it is a positive number. So this is my fractional fields after the decimal point. So the bits between the red dots are repeated here. So exponent is -1 since it is a single precision format. So biased exponent is calculated by adding 127 to the exponent value. So my biased exponent is 126. The format for representing single precision, the 31st bit is my sign bit. Since it is a positive number, sign bit is 0. So 126 has to be filled using 8 digits. So initially it will be 7 bits. I have to append a logic 0 at the MSB side to make it 8 bit. Here the fractional bits. So fractional bits to be entered is 23, but since my 1001 is getting repeated, we can't able to accommodate entire bits inside this fractional field. It is keep on going 10101 like that. So but we can able to accommodate only 23 bits. So we are going to do rounding by considering guard bit, round bit as well as sticky bits. The bits, these bits to be retained, first 23 decimal points to be retained. The 24th bit, the first bit after the first extra bit is known as guard bit, second extra bit is known as round bit, the remaining bits are sticky bits. So according to rounding rules, so here our combination is guard bit is 1, round bit as well as sticky bit combination is non-zero. So at that time we have to perform rounding up by adding a logic 1 at the LSB of the retained bit. So we have to add 1 here, so it will become 10. So this will be the bits to be filled inside the fractional field. So the same way you can able to extend it for double precision. So at that time also this 1001 will get repeated. So you have to use the rounding principle. So by considering guard, round as well as sticky bit, you have to round it for 52 bits in case of double precision. Half precision representation. Actually, half precision is used to represent 16 bits of the floating point value. So half mean half word. Half word is 16 bit, right? That's why the name half precision. The format for representing the floating point in half precision is this. So first bit is sign bit. 5 bits are for representing biased exponent. 10 bits are used for representing the fractional field. So totally 16 bits for representing the given floating point number using half precision format. So the bias value used to calculate the biased exponent is 15 in case of half precision format. So we can able to see an exercise problem which is given in the textbook Computer Organization and Design by David A. Patterson. So according to the exercise, so we have to represent the given decimal number in half precision format. So this is the given decimal number. We have to convert into binary first. Then we have to do normalization. So according to the standard binary normalized floating point format, so since it is a positive number, sign bit is 0. So fraction bit is 0, 1, fraction field is 0, 1. Exponent is minus 3. Here biased exponent is 15. Bias value for calculating the biased exponent is 15. So we are adding minus 3 with 15. We are obtaining the biased exponent as 12. So this is the format for representing half precision for the obtained normalized binary number. So since my sign bit is 0, so I am filling 0 at the MSB part. The obtained biased exponent is 12. So for representing 12 we need only 4 bits, but we have to extend it for 5 bits by appending a logic 0. And fractional field, it is 0, 1, only 2 bits are available. The remaining 8 bits will be filled with the zeros. So this is the way we have to represent the obtained normalized binary number using half precision format. Thank you.